In this video, I'm going to share a business building tip so that you can get more coaching clients in 2023. All right, a key business building tip that is probably going to make you think, I know that, but let's dive into it a little bit deeper. Here's the idea. Are you creating content consistently and creatively for your target market? This is really important. Many of the coaches that I know are pretty hit and miss with the content that they create. And therefore, they don't have a lot of opportunity to spread themselves out in the marketplace with wisdom to share versus I'm looking for new clients. Years ago, I committed to building a YouTube channel, but I wasn't really committed. I made videos in spurts. There would be times I'd get together with my video producer. We would shoot a string of videos. I'd release them over a period and then nothing. And then another video shoot session would come and I'd release a string. And my channel grew pretty slowly. I realized after talking with a few YouTube experts that the one part that I was missing was consistency. And when I think about other ways to share your knowledge on various platforms, whether it's Instagram, Medium, Quora, Twitter, YouTube, a podcast, whatever platform you use, you need to use that platform consistently. What is the cadence that professionals who are prospering on that platform follow? That's what you should aspire to. Many, many years ago, there was a podcast started called Entrepreneur on Fire. And in that podcast, the host would interview an entrepreneur and share that podcast episode every day. I believe it was 5 days a week. I don't think it was shared on weekends, but I might be wrong about that. Every day, though, Seth Godin, who's written many, many great books on marketing and other topics, he blogged every day. Wow, every day. What does it take to go beyond your competition? It's that kind of tenacity to just keep churning out content again and again and again. Now, the examples I've shared are not meant to scare you. They're meant to inspire you to do more than what you are comfortable doing, because many entrepreneurs are comfortable doing a few things a month, but that's probably not going to move the needle all that much. So let's say that you decide that you want your platform to be a blog and a podcast. My guess is you're comfortable blogging 1 to 2 times a month. My challenge is get comfortable blogging 3 to 4 times a month, and then push even harder. Once you get comfortable with that, go for even more. Your podcast, probably you're comfortable doing a few a month. Again, my challenge, once a week. You want to do a podcast at least every week. There are many podcasts that come out even more often than that. Should you get professional help? Probably. You may want to have a writer. You may want to have a podcast producer. You may want to have a person that actually helps you to secure guests to your podcast. You may want to think about how you're going to share those podcasts in meaningful ways. So you may want to have someone to help you with social media who would take snips of your podcast, create cool graphics, and make those shareable on social media and maybe even share them for you. Is that disingenuous to have someone else create content snippets for you and even share them for you? I don't think so. It's your content. As long as it's your content, who cares if someone else packages it for you and makes it more share-worthy? I think that's smart, actually. So don't just think about going further with the platforms that you choose in terms of challenging yourself to create more content, also think about investing in the resources, the system around you to actually make sure that your good content is not just created, but also shared. I remember hearing years ago that the content you create, that's actually the easy part. Promoting it is where the real work is. So I hope that's a bit of an eye-opener for you, that you might think the real hard work is creating the content. And right now, that might be. But later on, it's actually sharing the content in multiple ways. I mean, look up on the internet for Gary Vaynerchuk's ways to repurpose content. He has articles or a long PDF on that I've looked at in the past. And he believes that you could take a blog post, for example, and turn it into all kinds of repurposed content. You could take a blog post, turn it into a video. You could turn it into graphics with quotes on them. You could turn them into tweets. You can turn them into an infographic. You could turn it into a text motion video. You could turn it into an explainer video using a platform like Doodly. You could do all kinds of things with a blog post. But most people, they just create the blog post, share it a couple of times, and then forget it and move on to the next piece of content. Does this start to make you think about your content in a whole different way? I hope so. Because if you start thinking about it differently, going further with it, going deeper with it, and then repurposing it, I think you'll be more successful in 2023, 2024, 2025. Because you will be doing things that most of your competition can only sit back and be awed by. So the last thing that I want to mention that I didn't really touch on enough is, don't create shallow content. Create deep content. Content that goes a little further. Let's say, we'll use blogging again. Let's say your average competition blogs 500 to 600 words per post. Can you do 800 to 1,000 words per post? Yes, it's going to take more time. Yes, you're going to have to share more. You might even have to do some research. But you could do it. And if you did that consistently, that would be good for your website, it'd be good for your reader, and it would certainly intimidate your competition. And imagine if you were doing 2 to 3 times as much volume as they were, and going deeper, and repurposing it much more effectively. Wow. Now can you see how your small lead might become a long lead over your competition? This video is designed to scare you and also fire you up to think about 2023 in a much more ambitious way when it comes to marketing to build up your business. Let me know, what's your commitment to amp up the marketing of your business by sharing great content on a few chosen platforms? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below, or you can email me at michael@BarryExecutiveCoach. And if you have questions, post those in the comments below or email me as well. And if you'd like to learn more about my executive coach training and certification seminars presented as a faculty member of the Center for Executive Coaching, visit my dedicated website, BayAreaExecutiveCoachTraining.com. Thank you very much.